My name is Sibisi, going by the student number of 221061061020, and today I will be discussing how has the history of human rights shaped the modern South African education. So, I took this research topic from my discipline, which is social sciences, but on the history side. So, this is a very important and relevant question, as the South Africa's education system is rooted or heavily influenced from the historical inequalities or racial discrimination, and also human rights struggles. During the apartheid, education was used as a tool of oppressing and also and reinforcing the racial inequalities, and also limiting access to education for non-white learners. Despite the post-apartheid reform, schools in disadvantaged areas still lack resources. This shows that the effects of historical inequalities persist today. During my experience, my teaching practicals, in 2023 and 2024, the schools I went to, classes were overcrowded. Learners had limited resources or limited access to resources. Even teachers themselves, they had limited resources such as the textbooks to teach learners. With research in this topic, it will help us understand how to address these inequalities and help us provide solution towards providing the adequate education system. So, the research publication for my research topic is implied research because it provides the answers to the real world problems. So in this case, my topic research seeks to provide evidence on the persistent educational inequalities in South African education. Then we have the component of research report. So the first component is the title, which provides the idea of the focus. So in this case, the title is How has the history of human rights shaped the modern education of South Africa? Then the second component is abstract, which summarizes the entire research report. It typically includes the research question, objectives, findings, conclusion, and methods. So in this case, it will summarize how apartheid influenced the South African education. Then we have the third component, which is introduction, that defines the research question and provide the background. So in this case, it explains the context of the apartheid, looking at how education was during the apartheid and why is it relevant towards today's education in the post-apartheid. Then we have the fourth component, which is theoretical framework, which helps to ground the research on existing theories. So in this case, I will use the human rights theory to examine how the denial of equal education during apartheid violated the basic of human rights. Now, the fifth component, which is literature review, which summarizes what other researchers have found about the topic. So, according to my research, previous studies shows that during the apartheid era, black learners or non-white learners were deprived from receiving the quality education. The next component is method, which shows how to collect data and how will the data be analyzed. So this in this research I could use qualitative approach that will include interviews, surveys, and as well as case studies. So the next component is results, which present the key discoveries. So in this case, this discovery suggests that even even today, schools that are located in disadvantaged areas, they still lack resources. They still have limited access to improved facilities. There is discussion and conclusion, which interprets findings and summarize. So in this case, as much as there is efforts in rectifying the inequalities, but the lack of resources in schools located in disadvantaged areas still persist. So as to what can we do? So government should prioritize those schools and fund them so that they will have the enough resources. Then we have the last component, which is references, which seeks to provide credit to the writers of the article and also help the reader to find the article. So, in conclusion, understanding the history of human rights is crucial to ensure that we create an adequate education system. And also, understanding the history of South African education is crucial so that we can be able to address the educational inequalities that still persist today. Thank you.